Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to AceOFSpades' Aces of the Week. We're going to be doing an in-depth analysis of some of the biggest plays of last week's matches. So last week we faced against the Paris Eternal and the London Spitfire. Let's get into it. Alright, so for our first Ace of the Week, we're going to be going over and giving it to Jongu here for this play against the Eternal. So as you can see, Outlaws have invested every single one of their ults pretty much, but Jongu, Shatter, Eternal have invested all their ults as well. Don's coming up on his Shatter. So it's going to be kind of like a Shatter versus Shatter. Outlaws are down a player. John gets a huge kill on it down there, stopping any chance of a Shatter to go through. Fire Strike on a Neptuno. Happy gets the cleanup. So now it's kind of like an even 4v4 fight against the Outlaws and the Eternal. Both teams have used a bunch of ults, so whoever comes out on top here is going to have the advantage moving forward, because then it's going to be just having a couple dry fights, and that's all you got. So Jongu sees, plays on the right side of the wall, sees an opportunity, gets a big slam here on an Eternal. And why this is important also is because, as you can see, 63% is left on the clock here. By the time the Eternal regroup, respawn, come back, it's pretty much one fight territory. So this kind of just sets up the Outlaws to finish off the rest of the the round, take map one. And we all know how important the crucial map one wins are. It kind of like sets the pace, sets the tone for the rest of the matches. So because of this play, given the advantage, set him up for the first round win. We're gonna give the first day of this week to Jongu here. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Evo goes up top, tries to kill Happy, and yeah, I'm not sure. Has to invest against DMAC, has to use his bomb. That's definitely not an Ace of the Week. Let's go ahead and give Elivo the Joker of the week, because yeah, that's, he kind of just got disrespected. Let's be real here. So maybe we get some expert coaching advice for Elivo. Yeah, let's go over to that. What's up, guys? Flat chat Coach Ace here. When you go to take a 1v1 against Happy, you're gonna lose. So unless you want to look like Elivo here, get T-Max and lose a bomb, when you go to kill Happy, you gotta send the whole team. Alright, so for our second Ace of the Week, we're going to be going over heading into the Spitfire match, and we're going to give this one to Jubi here. So as you can see, 96% for the Outlaws, Spitfire at 49. Spitfire just backing up, looking for a reset, and now they're looking to retake the point. And as you can see, they have all their ultimates online, so if they can get this touch, they'll be in good shape here. So Outlaws just have a ulti, so let's see what happens and why we're giving this to Jubi. So Kelix, Hadi looking to push up, and Jubi with a huge boop onto Kelix and Hadi, and Outlaws win the round. Because of that, they don't touch the point. You know what we call that? We call that the classic C9 Charlie Niner. And why this is super important was because if they do get that touch there, Spitfire have all these ultimates to work with. They probably use a couple there. They can press Q to win, unless Outlaws do something like miraculous. It's probably going to be a lost fight because of all the ultimates used, and who knows, maybe Spitfire like turn it around and end up taking this round. So that's where we're going to go ahead and get to Jubi, stop some, maybe honestly even kind of toast the Spitfire. Let's be real. C9ing with 5 ultimates on the board, not a good look. So yeah, we're gonna get second ace to Jubi, and maybe we can get some get the coach back in. He needs to probably give the Spitfire some advice. What's up, guys? Plat chat Coach Ace again. When you set up touch the point, make sure you touch the point, or you're gonna C9. And unless you want to look like Spitfire here and be saving 5 ultimates for Overwatch 2, make sure you split up and touch the point. That's why there's other directions that you can come from. So for our third Ace of the Week, we're going to be heading into map number 2 of the Outlaws versus Spitfire match. So Outlaws are up 1-0, and they just have to push the cart like 15 more meters, looking to close this fight out here. KSF filling it for Dante, who had a medical emergency, so Peter covered to you, Dante. So didn't have much playtime for practicing these maps. I just want you guys to take a look at this. Shaq comes for the high ground. Jake has a huge bash on a Shax. KSF cleans it up. Now look at this. Look at this. This is like bajillion IQ. Right, Zarya right click comes down. KSF jumps up to propel himself higher up, then blinks across, and then gets to the high ground. Let that sink in. Like, that is a million brain giga Chad like IQ. Is just absolute insane of a player to take advantage of that. So that's just insane. Now he has high ground, doesn't have to move around the whole entire rest of the map. So now we'll close it out here, watch the rest of rest of this play and why it's so important. So they do with a killer Tracer. Tracer can't come back fast, farms his pulse bomb, throws on the brig, gets the stick here, and then kills 3. And now Outlaws have easy cleanup, finish off the round, and now they're up 2-0. So, you know, it's pretty easy why, or pretty easy to see why we're, you know, giving KSF a third ace of the week. You know, that play by himself literally just solo carried all that, and that big brain IQ play of getting to the high ground. So there's our third ace of the week. Now for the fourth and final ace of the week, we're going to be heading into map number 3 of the Outlaws versus Spitfire series. Outlaws are up 2-0, looking to just finish off this map here, get the nice clean 3-0 sweep, and we're going to be giving this ace to the full Outlaws squad as a whole for this attack phase on Hanamura here. It's actually just insane. Each player made phenomenal plays, and you know, we're going to take a look at, you know, some of those and why they were able to push and roll right through this point here. So Spitfire looking to engage with their flux. Outlaws kite back, which is a good disengage by them, forcing the Spitfire to try and push out into this open area, and kind of plays into the Outlaws' hands here. So there's the flux. Rippa ends up looking for a window on the edge, but Jubi does a huge boop on a Rippa there, and we all know why that's important. That's like the main healing for Spitfire, and let's be real, BAP 76 does a lot of damage, so pretty much negates that whole window here for all the healing and damage going through. And after that boop, went up swapping over to Crimzo's POV here. Him and Jubi both connect onto Blase. So there's May gone. Crimzo now rotates to the high ground. So now he's not going to be taking any damage, and a huge kill here onto the Sig. Now Lucio tries to, you know, do something. Crimzo goes, no, I got the aim. Ends up killing him, and now him and Happy easily take out Hottie here. And why this is super important is, as you can see, they didn't have to use any ultimates at all going into taking this point A. So now they can try and snowball into point number 2. So we'll take a look and see how they snowballed into point 2 here. Jongu ends up getting walled, but Crimzo has a huge lamp there. Jongu ends up blocking the shatter, so from the lamp keeping Jongu alive and Spitfire couldn't kill it, then Jongu into blocking the shatter pretty much stopped, you know, any Spitfire chance of, like, you know, doing a push there. Jongu ended up getting a 6-man slam of his own, so I don't really need to explain that. You know, when they're all on when the whole team's on the back, that's just easy cleanup. And from there, after the cleanup, Outlaws end up capping this with like 314, huge time bank, you know, to work with, and end up closing out, you know, map number 3 pretty easily. So that's why we're giving the whole Outlaw squad the 4th ace of the week, just for this, you know, point A attack. Each player phenomenal plays, and yeah, that's where they get the 4th ace of the week. Well, Outlaws, that is it for AceOFSpades' Ace of the Week. Hope you guys enjoyed, and congrats to the Outlaws for the undefeated 4-0 start to the season, which qualifies them into the Overwatch League's May Melee tournament. We don't quite yet know who we're facing yet though this week, so we'll have to wait and see what happens in this week's matches. So stay up to date, follow the Outlaws on socials, and when we know, you'll know. Till next video.